Nobody 2 is officially out now with Bob Odenkirk and Connie Nielsen as two of the frontrunners and the front faces that you will see within this movie. Now, this film, if you've seen the first one, this is the sequel in a sense. You have a workaholic man named Huck who is an assassin. In a sense, for me, I've always thought of as a John Wick in a family suburban setting, but not as incredible. And with this film, we have a family vacation that turns into pure chaos. Now, in the town of Plummerville, you have a corrupt sheriff, corrupt leaders, and also a antagonist within this film that comes to light towards the middle end. Now, going into Nobody 2, I was really hoping that this movie would be good. I was hoping that it was going to provide a lot of action, a few hints of comedy, but a storyline that was just worth watching. Now, as it goes on, I think one thing you really have to point out is the character of Huck. Huck is somebody that is portrayed in both as somebody that is passionate about his job, but really cannot leave it behind. And you see that in this film. You see that no matter where he goes or what he does, there is always something that is going to draw his attention and really lead him back to his assassin lifestyle. Now, when I say lead him back, I am more focusing on him not being able to find peace with anything else within his life. Now, on this family vacation, you really get the sense that he wants to relive his childhood, trips that him and his brother and dad took, and it was something that was going to be entertaining. Now, if you are looking for a movie that is going to provide you with action and crazy sequences, this is a film. Because what I really thought really stood out in this movie was the visuals. The visuals of explosions, the visuals of the action scenes and during fights, the visuals throughout it all make this movie worth a watch. The storyline, I think in a film like this, it does an okay job of highlighting what the purpose of the movie is. You understand that he is trying to overcome a debt. You understand that he wants to try to spend more time with his family. But then you also see the impact and really the significance that the town of Plummerville has. But then this is where things start to really go, what I would say, off the rails. While you are trying to understand the storyline, which is easy, you get to enjoy the action, I just don't feel like this movie is giving you a believable protagonist. I think when you are looking at Huck's character and really the way it is portrayed, I don't think it is believable. And I understand what they are going for based off the first and now this one. But in a sense, you almost feel like it is overdone. The protagonist is somebody that, in Huck, is somebody that should have the ability to just live a normal life, but then violence finds him. But I don't feel like the character of Huck is a strong enough character to do the things that are going on in this movie. But then we get to the antagonist, the leader of the corruption in the town of Plummerville. She is not even close to being believable. Her character comes into the scene in a weird way. And what you see is no background. You see no real story for who she is and why she is the way that she is. Now, we get told throughout that she kind of has run the town and she has been corrupt and it's led families after families, but I don't see her as believable. Now, Connie Nielsen, when she comes into the screen, I think she is playing that wife that wants to have a family, but she also realizes that Huck is not somebody that can ever stay away from chaos. Work seems to come first. But with her, I think her performance is very believable because she is a caring mom that will do whatever it takes to protect her family. But now we get into rating. I think for me, Nobody 2 is a 2.5 out of 5. This for me is a one-time watch because I feel like there are so many flaws within this movie where you look at the first one, and I like the first one, but then you look here and it just, things are rushed. It's only an hour and a half. So you're trying to fit so much into an hour and a half that I feel like if it would have been extended a little bit longer, it would have been more enjoyable. I also think that watching the action scenes and the fighting scenes just does not do enough to keep you fully engaged throughout this movie. This seems to be the year of the sequels. You have Megan, you have Bad Guys 2, you have Strangers Chapter 2 coming out, you have the continuation of Wicked, but I feel like this is gonna get lost mid-year. I don't know if this is going to be a film that is going to be sustainable when it comes to the sequels of 2025. And now, I am not saying that this is a bad movie. I have seen a lot worse, but I have seen a lot better. And I think overall, there were just missing pieces that could have made this movie more enjoyable. So, Bad Guys 2. Nobody 2 is out now. And for me, it is a 2.5. It may be a movie I watch when it hits streaming, but it is not one that I will see again while in theaters. So if you've seen the first one, you may enjoy the second one. I did not as much. It is out now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the continued support as we approach 800 subscribers. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all later.